I'm Ridu here, and welcome back. Now, this buzzword that we've constantly been hearing around us, no matter which religion you belong to, it is karma. Now, what is karma? Some of you may define karma as an action. Some of you may feel like, yes, if you do good, you reap benefits of it. If you do bad, you reap the same accordingly. And so that's the law of karma as you may see it. So a lot of us have different understandings of what karma is. And many of us go into the fear mode of, if I do this, it's going to come back to me tomorrow. And we have people telling us, like, if you do this today, you're going to reap the benefits tomorrow of it. It's going to really hit you hard. And all kinds of things. But let's be very straight. What is karma? Now, for example, I am a business person, okay? And I'm a mediocre business person. That means I'm not doing too well in business, but I'm just normal. And day in, day out, I do not make that much of sales. And like for example, if I spend the whole day out there speaking to people, I do not make much sales. And suddenly we begin to feel, is this my karma? That this is how my life is supposed to be? And is this what is destined for me? Then so be it. So many of us get into that trap to believe that what is happening around you is acceptable and is part of your karma, as in is part of your destiny. But let me tell you, there is nothing like that. What is karma? It's a decision to remain stuck. You decided that yes, my business is not doing well. So is this all, all predefined or predestined for me? The decision to remain stuck. See, in business, if you decide today, there's another way of looking at it. If you decide, let's do something. If this is not working out, let's try that option. Let me go into online business. Let me change the way I speak to people. Let me change the approach I have with people. Let me change the ways of doing business for once. And let me probably travel a little more and find new people, create new markets, create new products. See, the decision to remain stuck in where you are, that is where karma is. And yes, you are caught up in your own karma. But if you decide to break it and said, I'm going to do things differently, I'm going to break away from this and prove it, I'll be able to make it. That's when you have a karmic breakthrough. Now, most of us are not able to take that step to experience a karmic breakthrough because of various reasons. And one of them is because of a root patterns, as we call it, or some very strong cognitions that we've held since a child, or some very strong conditionings that we've had because due to society, parents, or the place we live in. It's so hard to break away from these patterns, all the root patterns, all karmic patterns, all conditionings. And this is exactly where Swamiji Paramasa Nityananda will help you to break away from the existing karmas and give you a new lease of life so you can create new things for yourself. I can relate with this so well because I'm sure all of you can agree that at certain points we constantly feel that if you're stuck in a particular situation, you just begin to accept it. You do not go one step further and say, let me change things, let me do this, let me solve things the other way around. We have not been tuned to do that. But what we're tuned in to do is to accept the conditions as they are, to accept the problem and not do anything about it, to accept that this is how it is and there's nothing more we can do about it. But there's so much more you can do about it. And this is exactly what Swamiji is telling us, that when he initiates you into higher powers, the powers can be used for anything. It can be used to heal a person, it can be used to create wealth, it can be used to improve relationships, it can be used to bring rain and whatnot. It can be used to move people around and whatnot. So the fact that when we come across a dead end in any kind of issues in life, we see it as a dead end. We do not see a road ahead of it. But powers is this one beautiful key, is that key that will unlock all locks of the life. And it will be a solution, a master key, in fact, to all of our other problems that we have. It's actually the master key to all the problems. You find, if you feel that you have a problem with something, just use your third eye and you'll solve it. If you have a problem with your boss, just use your third eye and speak to your boss through your third eye, to his third eye, explaining the problems you're facing. And the next day, when you go to him and really speak to him, he would understand. He will have no. So, the third eye is basically the master key to all your problems. Now, the reason I'm sharing this is because for two reasons. One is When you say we are bound by our karmas, we're bound by situations, it's nothing like that. You can break away from your situations to rewrite your lives. And Swamiji can give you that karmic breakthrough so that you're more confident in making decisions, decisions that are more in line with your being and with your growth as a super conscious being. It is not enough that we lead regular lives. I think we've led enough of regular lives. It's time to lead a superhuman life. A super conscious breakthrough has to happen for each of us. Otherwise, it would be a waste of time for us to even exist on planet Earth. It's time to evolve. It's time to break away from just being human to evolve to become superhuman. So that's the first reason. And second reason is for you to experience this karmic breakthrough, all you need to do is come and experience Swamiji, give him a chance to enter your lives. And we can do this so wonderfully by attending any of our programs that we have. And the upcoming program that we have is actually a Nitya Dhyan Yoga, a 2-day program that's coming up on the 8th and 9th of March. And followed by Nitya Kriya Yoga is happening from 10th to 14th of March. So I'll be sharing more details of this. Please do visit my Facebook page regularly for more updates on these programs and how you can experience karmic breakthroughs through these simple programs and start rewriting, redesigning your life for once. Enough of your regular lives, time to experience a superhuman life. So with this, blessings and Nityanandam.